Marvel. Marvel. What are we going to do with you, Marvel? Hey, guys, it's Eric. Blah, freaking blah. Thank you for joining me. It's good to have you. If you're new here, please do the LSS maneuver. Like, share, and subscribe. I love acronyms. It's not true. I actually hate acronyms. But the LSS maneuver, the LSS, do it. So today I was going to talk about a number of things, as usual. And Marvel just shot me this huge curveball. I've been looking into Legacy, trying to figure out what it is. If you want some background on that search, you can look at my video for what is Marvel Legacy. They're being so cryptic. With their the rollout of this. It reminds me a lot of the way Warner Brothers handled Batman v Superman the movie. Remember, like, for ages, for like a year, they wouldn't give you anything. They would just lay out little snippets here and there, little tidbits, a picture here. And it was, they did all that, and they ended that whole promotion with the trailer that showed you exactly every beat for the film, beginning to end. If you don't believe me, go back and watch that final trailer for Batman v Superman, and it is the entire movie. So back to Marvel, the DCEU's comic book equivalent. It's an irony, really. Marvel's killing it in the movies and just getting killed in the comics, and DC is the flip-flop. I personally think that they got lucky with Wonder Woman. I'm glad they did. I think Justice League will probably be a red-hot mess, but yeah, I'll watch it, and I'll probably like it. I mean, I'll probably like it, but it's still going to be a mess. So to Marvel Legacy and Marvel Generations now. I've looked into it, and I had all of my prep work for the video or for the podcast ready to go, and then I stumbled across the Generations trailer. Yes, there's a trailer put together, I'm assuming for the Comic-Con that just came out. The San Diego Comic-Con is going on, and they pretty much threw this really schlocky commentary ad. So I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to actually, graphics person, please roll video. I don't have a graphics person. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some commentary as I watch it here. I'll put a link in the description box if you guys want to check this out for yourself. But it is okay. You hear it for yourself, and I'm just going to go.
Is there enough room in the Marvel Universe for Steve Rogers and Sam Wilson?
No.
For Bruce Banner and Amadeus Cho?
No, I'm just being antagonistic.
For Logan and Laura? This is the big question everyone's asking.
No, it's not.
There is room for all of them.
The big question is, when are you going to fix this? That's the big question.
Generations springs out of a key moment in Secret Empire.
The Cube.
The characters enter into the vanishing point. This is a unique place that allows them to have a singular experience, to interact and have a meaningful encounter that will shape them moving forward.
It's a whole lot of words and say very little.
The Marvel Universe is a structure that has been built stone atop stone atop stone for 50 plus years.
That you've been ripping down for the past few.
Each stone is important, including the most recently placed at the top. We're not going to be sidelining or eliminating any of the younger, newer characters that we've introduced over the past couple of years, and in fact, they will all be prominent players.
So they've changed nothing. They're letting you know that all your hope is dashed now.
This is something that's been nagging at you for the last couple of years. This is the place where you're going to get your first strong clues, a meta-narrative about
They're all copies.
Who Marvel is and where we're going.
They're all copies. They're talking about these new characters. They're all copies. Every single one of them. I'm watching this.
These were stories that were designed to matter, to carry weight.
Stories that illuminate the path ahead for all of these characters.
Da, da.
It's a pivotal moment for the Marvel Universe.
It's just this huge, cheesy graphic. A 10-issue weekly series That's what Generations is. It's 10 issues, and it's exactly what I thought it was. And watch me get a copyright strike over that. That's going to suck. But, so, all of this is, like I was postulating, I thought this might be before, is this is Marvel still trying to shove the social justice warrior characters they have now down your throat and validate them by pairing them up with, I should say, the actual characters that do matter. And I've never actually put it so much into focus. This video, I'm thankful for this video because it opened my eyes to what all of it is they're all the same characters. They didn't invent anyone new. Everyone they show you is the Alterna Hulk, Alterna Miss Marvel, Alterna Captain America, Alterna Spider-Man, it's Miles Morales aside, because he's from a quote-unquote another dimension. People liked him. He's one of the rare examples of what Marvel's doing now, of a character that got the promotion to a regular naturally. People liked him. They didn't want him to go away. And that qualification seems to be absent now from the way Marvel does business and improves things. They basically took the characters that they had established and shoehorned in a quote-unquote minority and said, okay, here's the new one. Going forward, this is all the important stuff. These are stories that these are the stories that have weight and are designed to matter. And it's kind of funny, the harder they try to create stories that have weight and matter, they're more fluff and have zero meaning. And I personally think this was the reason why, excuse me, this is the reason why that they waited so long to do this announcement, is because they created a lot of false hope amongst the fans, from what I can see. It was false hope in me that they were going to get back to business as usual. No, they're now firmly establishing that they are trying to validate these new characters that I won't say nobody cares about, because clearly somebody does, but very few people, from what I can see, care about legitimately. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm really concerned about Marvel. I'm really concerned about the future of the company. Because I've said it before, I'll say it. It bears saying every time, is I don't want Marvel to fail as a company. I care very much for the creatives. I am a creative. I mean, I have a heart for creators, and I want to see. I'm just the type of person I want to see everyone succeed. But these guys, when I made that crack about the Titanic in that skit video that I did, the circuit meeting, I made the joke about the Titanic, and I really, at the time, I just was joking. It was just an off-the-cuff thing that I wrote and then did. If you guys haven't heard that, that's where I have I did a voice cast, all me, 4 people. And yeah, check it out if you feel so inclined. But in that, it was like, we're going to press forward just like the Titanic, unstoppable. And it was, the exec saying that. And since that time, the more I've looked into this, and the more I've looked into the sales numbers, which are really abysmal. They have some standouts that are selling pretty well, but God, a lot of them, guys, they'd be good numbers for indie publishers, but for the cream of the crop, the top of the pile, Marvel, these are not good numbers. And for a company their size, I'm going to stop short of saying they're not sustainable numbers, but they're really bad. So Generations is a weekly comic of one-shots that's Marvel trying to validate the new characters again. That's all I know. And it's basically going to be, I think from what I can tell, it's going to be the classic character with the SJW version teamed up. They're gonna really prove to you this time that there's room for all of them. You heard them. There's room for all of them. We're gonna show you. And they're not listening to the fans. They're not looking at the sales. They are determined to shove this down people's throats until everyone wakes up to what they already know. They're clearly right, and we're all clearly wrong. The thing is, there's a saying in business. You might not have heard it. The customer is always right. Because it is a business. It is a business, guys. The sales are showing it. The outrage is showing it. The comments, the videos. I mean, you guys are passionate. Comic fans are a passionate bunch. I love your passion. I love your passion. The passion you guys show in the comment section, in your own videos. I mean, you have a real investment in this like a lot of us do. And we don't we don't like seeing our investment pissed away. And that's what these guys are doing. They are pissing it away because of some wacky ideology that they're just going to shove fake diversity down our throats. And I say fake diversity because we actually like real diversity, but I'm going to stop right there. I'm not going to go any further into that. Post your comments down below as usual. I always appreciate you guys listening, and I'll see you on the next one, where we talk about Marvel Legacy a little bit more. Stay tuned.